my channel. For those who are new, my name is Ashley, and for those returning, welcome back. Like I said, my name is Ashley, and I have a visitor.
Hey!
This is
Chanel. Hi!
You guys can subscribe to our channel right below. So we're gonna get into it right now. So we're gonna do a Q&A for flight attendants. That's for you.
Okay.
Do you love your job?
I love my job. Oh my gosh. I've had so many different jobs in my life, and this is like my favorite and the most flexible job. Like, I can have other jobs with this job if I wanted to.
Okay,
And
question number 2. Do you have to take classes?
you don't have to take classes, but you do have to get training. And depending on what like company you're trying to like try out for, I don't know, try out, but
Go for it.
Yeah, like apply for, they will train you for their specific like aircrafts.
It kind of goes into the other one, but what experience do you have to have when you apply? Sort of kind of the same thing.
You need customer service
Yeah.
experience. That's the biggest thing. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't have customer service experience, you won't know how to interact with the passengers, like people from different cultures, different backgrounds.
Third question. Do you like being a flight attendant?
I mean, we're making this video, aren't we? I love being a flight attendant. That's the answer.
It's a yes. Like,
Yeah.
5 stars.
5 stars. That's it. Every industry, every job has its bad days, but overall, I love it.
If we did not love it, we would not be here right now.
Exactly.
I mean, you have their people where they're not happy with what they do, but we're not here for that. We love what we do.
Exactly.
So, 4th question. Where did you get your suitcase from? It was a question.
That's such a silly question. You can get your suitcase from any place. I went through like 3 suitcases, and I've only been a flight attendant for like a year and a half. And that's to tell you how much like you damage your suitcase. I really like Swiss Gear. It's really durable. It comes in different styles. Most companies want you to have all black. Travel Pro is super popular. Yeah, most flight attendants use Travel Pro.
I would say I've been a flight attendant for 3 years going on 4. And I had my same Travel Pro suitcase since I was hired. So 3 years, my suitcase is doing good. I'm about to buy another one. But for 3 years...
That's amazing.
Yeah, a number, what is this? 2, 4, okay, 6. I think that's 6. I'm in a relationship. How would that work?
Does your man love you? If you're a guy, does your girl love you? Your relationship would work. I'm personally in a relationship. I started my relationship in the middle of my flight attendant career, and it's working great. Like, even though we spend a good amount of time apart, I also spend a good amount of time at home. Your partner just needs to understand your new way of life. But yes, it can work. I'm very, very happy in my relationship. I've been in a relationship for over a year, and we're better than ever. And plus, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
My thing is communication is key. So as a flight attendant, if I'm not going through the aisle, if I'm not doing my demo, my phone is always available. So text me.
Boop, boop. We
Baby
got Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi.
So yes, text me. I'll text you back. When I get in the hotel room, I'll text you. I'll call you, whatever the case may be. Like I said, communication is key.
Yeah.
I can do a 5-day trip. That's one thing I can say. I hate being away far.
Yeah.
5 days is like, it feels like a month to me. But when you're back home, it's... If you have a person that's willing to be able to deal with the distance, that's all you need. Because if you're dealing with someone, or if you're in a relationship with someone, not dealing.
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship with someone, right?
Very different.
If you're in a relationship with someone and they cannot take the distance, yeah, that's not for you.
But they have to just love you for who you are, though.
And it's 2 different things. If they met you being a flight attendant, you're adapting to my lifestyle.
You have to, or else this ain't gonna
Then bye.
If you changed like within the relationship and became a flight attendant, that'll be a little hard.
Right.
But if they love you, they'll, you know, work with it. And you're learning how to be a flight attendant, and they're learning to have a partner be a flight attendant.
And guess what? You dating a flight attendant, we gonna fly you out.
Wait, why didn't we mention that before? First of all, like,
let's take some trips. Next question. What's the requirements and what's the pay?
Ooh, that's
the requirements. It depends on the airline, and both questions depends on the airline.
Yeah.
Can't really say much. I'm not gonna disclose our company.
Yeah, we can't. But I can't say most companies, if not all, you have to be able to reach the overhead bin. So whatever company you're thinking about applying for, look into their aircrafts and see how tall the overhead bins are. If you're too short or if you're too tall for the aircraft, they won't pick you.
Right.
So that's one thing that popped in my head.
Height and size as well. You have to be able, when you apply, not get hired, but apply, and if they choose you, you have to be able to fit in a jump seat. So if you're too big, they'll disqualify you.
Yeah.
And it sucks to say that, but you have to, I'm not saying you have to be slim and trim.
Yeah. No,
but
you don't.
You have to be able to fit in a jump seat.
Yeah, you have to be able to buckle the seat. It's a special seat belt.
Right.
You know.
And you can't be too tall, you can't be too short, because you gotta be able to reach stuff.
Yeah.
So, and
the more general things, I think.
The pay, it all depends on the company you're trying to go into.
Yeah. That does depend.
We don't work for all companies, so we don't know what they start off as.
But they'll let you know. Even your first interview, they will let you know. So I say just apply.
Apply.
And they will, if you have a great personality and customer service experience, they'll ask you to interview.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Next question.
What did I just read the first 3 words? She said there was a question that was crazy, and I was like, just ask it. It's fine.
Go ahead.
And then she was like, all right, I'm gonna make you read it. And I'm like, oh, I'm regretting it now. Please don't let me read it.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn that question into something better than
PG.
All right. So basically, that person had asked if the My High Club exists. Basically. Ew.
They're disgusting. Why do people want to do this?
I don't know. I've heard on multiple occasions since I've had this job, like, oh, that is a fetish. That ew. I would never, like, that's...
Yo.
It may sound cool, like, oh my God, in the air. Like, oh my God, in the air, but in the bathroom?
It doesn't sound cool because we see the bathrooms. We see what people do in there.
We see how they clean it. Oh, why would I... Like, bro.
I just don't...
It's a no for me. Nope.
I've never seen it. Lots of bathrooms are so small that I don't even know how 2 people can fit, let alone 1 person.
I've seen a video, but
I'm sure it happens.
But do us?
Oh no.
No.
Do you know we?
That was no. That's how the question was directed to us. So the answer is
do
no.
we do it?
No.
We don't have time to do it. We don't have time.
The answer is no. No.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe
it's a no for me.
It's a big no for me.
Period.
Like,
no.
That is the weirdest. Ew.
I would never.
Ew. It's so gross. Y'all, just stay healthy and wash your hands. Don't go and do Mile High Club. Okay?
All right. The next question was not much of a question. It just said, no question, but be safe and thank you. We are trying to get through this.
Yeah, we're doing our best.
Yeah. We will. We'll be safe.
We will. Our company has definitely added a few different features that help us out, like gloves. We can wear gloves now.
We don't have to do service.
Yeah, and we can stay away from passengers.
Yeah, it's like, Get on board. Hi.
Hey, 6 feet.
Hi. Get the demo. All right, bye. You need water? We got you.
So, yeah, we're doing our best. Yeah.
And the last question. What do you hate about your job?
That's a good question.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Actually, I know everybody who's watching that knows me. And they know I complain about several things. I complain, no, not even several, a lot. But when it all boils down to it, I don't hate nothing about my job. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I may disagree with some passengers here and there. I may not like the places that they send me to or the report times because I am not a morning person.
Sometimes it's like ungodly times.
Like, this trip was like 5:30 report.
And you have to wake up at like 4.
I got there like at 6. But that's another story. I'm not a morning person.
But there was only like 10 passengers, so it worked out.
Yes. But I'm just like, it's a lot of stuff I disagree with, but I wouldn't change this for nothing in the world. This is something I used to do since I was 21.
Yeah,
and
me too. 21, me too.
Oh my God, we're just like...
We're so alike.
Exactly.
And you know, we met on this trip. And that's the other perk about this job.
It is. Like, you will meet someone for a whole trip. You know their whole life story by the end of the 3-day, 4-day, or 5-day.
Yo.
And they be like, girl, like, we right here. And then you know what? I'm never going to see her again after this. But you know what? Listen.
But it's okay because you have those memories in your heart.
And I got her number, so... Like,
yeah, there's that too.
She ain't going nowhere.
We live in the 21st century. But, yeah.
No, if that's the one thing I will say I hate about that. I've met so much great people.
Yeah. And...
it's like, all right, girl, I'm thinking it's like a regular job. Like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna see you again.
And it's like a year till you see them
2
again.
years. No, I got stories, but that's
you got other videos coming. Subscribe.
But yeah, if that's one thing I could say, I do hate working with good people, and you either never see them again, you never work with them again. It's just like, wow.
Yeah. That sucks.
But no. Besides all the people and the little stuff they be doing, saying, or acting. Because you seen me earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
Besides that, I love my job. I wouldn't change it for nothing, like I said.
Yeah.
Besides one thing. Because I'm going to be a pilot. Okay? So that's the only thing I'm changing to.
Ooh, yes. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. I couldn't do it. I'm not good at math. But the things that I hate about my job, very little things. Delays can be annoying, but I think I've gotten used to it. You know, I'm still kind of new. I've been in the game for about a year. Delays can really like hurt your heart because sometimes you make plans, and especially on go home day, they always say, so many senior flight attendants tell me, don't make plans on any day, especially go home day, because that's when the delays will happen. And oh my gosh, do they happen.
For example, our trip, we were supposed to finish at 2 p.m. They took our flights off. They said we were going to finish at 7:50 a.m.
And I was
a.m. So we're like, yes!
Yes!
And then what happened? They hit her with you're going to finish at 2.
Again.
I was finished at 7 a.m. And then guess what? Within a matter of hours, boom. We're both finishing at 2 tomorrow because they don't switch our whole schedule.
Yep.
So it's more like you got to
go with the flow.
Basically. If you're not a person who likes to have constantly changing, like, this is not for you. And that is to conclude our questions. So stay tuned. We will be on a vlog to travel somewhere.
Girl.
Once everything clears up.
These borders need to open.
We will be out.
Yes. I'm going to take you to Colombia.
I'm going to learn some Espanol.
Yes, I'm about to teach her that la salsa. Yes, arriba. Yes, once these borders open, we're gonna be traveling.
Out.
Yes,
that's the only thing that's stopping us right now from making some travel videos. It's the fact that we're going through what we're going through right now. But you know what, guys, we gotta stay positive.
Stay positive,
and you know, within a few weeks, maybe a month, we'll be out back traveling.
I hope so.
Better flights, more passengers, service.
Yes, keep buying your plane tickets, y'all.
Yes, guys. Anyways, guys, it's been real. So stay tuned. soon. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Yay!